Today I'm going to show you some old school survival technology, the Coghlans camping water filter. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to show you this water filter. This is something I picked up years ago. Basically when I first started getting into prepping and survival, and it was, at the time, one of the most affordable filters out there, aside from those pumpable Katadyn type filters that were in the hundreds of dollars, whereas this was in the $20 range. And like I'd mentioned before, when I first started prepping, we really didn't have a lot of money to dedicate to it. And this was pretty much a compromise. So I think I bought this in 1998 in a Big 5 in California when we lived there. And I always bought replacement filters when I used the main filter up. This is actually a new filter I took out of the plastic because I had it with two new filters. In the era of the Sawyer Minis and the Life Straws and all that, this seems kind of archaic and something that, why on earth would you keep this? But I keep it around. It's a good backup system. It's made by Coghlans. They make a lot of the survival gear out there now. I believe they run about 25 bucks on Amazon. They still sell them. It's an effective filtration system for removal of Giardia, Cryptosporidium, and other organisms of equal size or larger like amoebas and tapeworms. And it has a capacity of 50 gallons with a flow rate of about 1 quart per minute. So, I mean, again, not a stellar performance. It's not the 100,000 gallons that the Sawyer will give you. But, hey, you know what? It's extra. I have it lying around. Could come in handy as a secondary device or something I could barter away or trade. So anyway, the replacement filters run about 10 bucks. If you can find them online, they're also online. And I'm trying to see... Outdoor World. That was the name of the place, not Big 5. Outdoor World in California is where I bought it. So I'm going to show you how it works real quick. Pretty simple. You have your filter here. And this filter's again down to 1 micron. This is an adapter for this, but we're going to take that off and I'm going to show you what this little short thing is. This is kind of like a Life Straw. I haven't put it on here on one of these in years, so it is kind of a push to get it on there. Now I did try this when this was new, and this is very difficult to suck through. It's not easy. It's not like using a Life Straw. So I wouldn't recommend using it, but it's good to have the extra tubing just in case. So primarily this guy goes on here, and it sticks to the bottom of the pump in there. And you put it in as tight as you can. It kind of stands up ridiculously tall, so I'll probably have to back this out when we actually do the filtering. And this part here is your tube that goes into the top. There's a little hole here. You're going to put that in there all the way in, and you'll notice it has a copper coil on the bottom here, or brass on the bottom. It's copper. That's to weight it down, so when you're putting this into your drinking container and pumping, it's weighted down, so this will stay in. Now I'm going to back up the camera a little bit, and we're going to filter some dirty water. The water that I have here today, I'll show you it really quickly, is just some muddy water from outside. It's from my garden. There probably isn't anything deadly in it, but I still wouldn't want to drink all that muddy water. So we're going to filter it out and see how it works. So let me back up the camera, get everything set up, and I'll show you there. Alright, got it all set up here. I have a nice clean bowl here, and I have my dirty water here. It's pretty simple, pretty basic idea. You stick your filter in here, okay? I'll put my filter in there, and I'll put my other end in there, and you just pump. Now, I haven't used this in a couple years, so it may not work, but we'll see in a minute. I feel it filling up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've used it. I think the last time I used it was on a ham radio field day where we were camping near a stream area. Let me pull that out, and pull that out, and you can take a look at the water in there. Looks pretty clear to me. Yep, tastes fine. Tastes actually pretty good. So, to give you an idea how it works. It's a pretty simple system, really, gotta tighten that up. Really basic system, doesn't cost much. Again, I would suggest you get a better, more modern filter, but if you only can afford something like this, or if you find something like this in a thrift store, it's definitely not something to totally reject as garbage. So anyway, that's how it works. There's your filtered water, and I have something white floating around in there that was in the bowl previously from my dishwasher. But as you can tell, that's pretty darn clear, and it tastes fine. So that is the Coghlans Camping Water Filter. It is very old school tech, but it's kind of cool. When you're done with it, what I would do is just rinse it out. Toss it in some water and rinse it out, and run it under a sink, and it'll come out nice and clean again, and you'll be good to go for a second or third time. They say it's up to 50 gallons. I've gone through probably 2 filters in all the years I've owned it, and this was a brand new one as of today, and of course I have this one. So I'm going to filter that out and clean it out and wipe it off, and we'll probably use it again. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget, I'm going to be gone for a few days now because I'm getting ready for the SHOT Show. I will be in town for a few days, probably the 2nd and 3rd day of the show, maybe the 4th, and we'll talk to you then. I'm going to try to upload some videos live, not live, but try to upload some videos from the media center there. If not, you'll see all the videos I shot at the end of the day. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.